my dear Lensies. I thought about writing a huge sort of like update on what I've been working on. But yeah, I decided to do a video because most of you are visual learners. Well, this is not for you to learn, but it's just to show you, yeah, what is coming into LensLife. So I've been building a software for our stage 5 of the success path, which is when you discover your creative voice. The idea is that people who get to the stage do the course, which is like for about an hour, to understand how this works internally and externally as well. And then you get to do this, you get a profile will be created. Then you will have to answer a few questions, and then you will come up with something like this. So this is the backend for the mentors. Right now, Chris, Otter, and Kane Milson, I don't know why I say the last names, like Chris the otter and Kane the duck, are they're interested in becoming mentors. So the thing that I'm working on right now is that I want them to go through this as students, and then they will understand the student's point of view, and then I will teach them the mentor side of things. So it's quite it's very cool, and they're helping me to improve the system and the platform at the same time. So then when we do the beta testing with more like real students, well, they are real students with the first testers, things are more like into place, and then when it's open to everyone, yeah, it will be like an automated sort of system, easy, and yeah. And then, because I really like this system, the next plan, I think, for the next year will be to implement something like this, but for the entire success path. So you can submit your assignments here and get feedback and all of that. So yeah, because like the success path, of course, I created it with all of my heart, but it's like the first version, the minimum like viable product out there right now. And of course, the plan is to become more structured and more pro into the online learning space. So within the stage, everyone will have to go through 4 stages. The 4 stages within the stage 5, imitation, exploration, pattern discovery, and then creative voice. So then they submit these reports. So basically a reflection of like what their photography journey is, and they submit a portfolio, right, with their images that represent their work, and then according to the answers they reply, it will be a creative compass, and then they will have an overview, right, of everything. This is the mentor's backend, and then yeah, the mentors, so in this case is me, I will be mentoring them. So this is what I see. I will be so I assign assignments to them. So all of the people will go through the same assignment. So like the knowledge is built in the same way, but mentors are able to tweak a few things if they feel that the students need something different. It's all very flexible. And then yeah, like they reply to the assignment, they do the assignment, and then you start working from there. So it's all online, everything will be recorded, and yeah, very cool. So you will have, we don't know yet, a few meetings, in-person meetings with these mentors as well to guide you and help you, but mostly the assignments and everything will be revised online. And you can, as a student, you can put comments, and yeah, so like the idea is to guide you to find your constraints, to create your own style. And then the coolest thing is that we can create reports. Well, of course, the mentors will be well, there's no report yet because the reports are meant to like record progress, right? So in this case, he hasn't done any assignments yet, but let's still create it just for fun. And yeah, it's pretty cool. This platform works with AI integrated, and it analyzes your patterns and everything. But of course, we will have the human component even more. we're using AI to make the mentors' lives easier and also help them, guide them on what, because I've trained this to be like LensLife focused. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you will have your own report. These reports will go changing as you change with time, and you will be able to see the progress. It's pretty cool. So after each stage that you go through, you get to redo your compass, so creative compass, and see how you go evolving and how you go sort of like narrowing your focus to what you want to do. So yeah, it even gives you like a nickname, like evocative nature alchemist, like so cool. And it, yeah, analyzes everything. And of course, I haven't done anything here, but the mentors will be able to change and edit as much as they want. So this has yeah, a real yeah. But yeah, it's this was actually Chris's suggestion to put something like people have different perceptions of what they sometimes they feel they're at a much lower stage, or they have certain weakness, but their work says the opposite. So it's also this idea, and that is a great idea of him, I must say, because it's so important that you actually during this stage you get a clear idea of the reality of where you are, and your strengths, and you can use them consciously for your work. So yeah, so this part is just saying like, oh, you say, I'm limited by my gear and restrict my creativity, and then your work shows your thoughtful compositions and intentional approach demonstrate that limitations have led to deeper creative problem solving rather than restricted output. So yeah, it's very cool. So it tells you what you're doing well, where you started, where you are now, because it you have to answer a lot of questions, because yeah, this is like a lot of internal analysis to be able to express it externally, and then what you naturally do well, and then your expansion path, which are the places where you could explore and things you could do. These are not assignments yet. The assignment will be assigned, and you will have an email saying this is your next assignment, where to focus next, and then yeah, and then it asks you like a little reflection. Well, this is for the mentors actually, because I'm in the mentor side. So yeah, like I can add things to this report and then share it with my students. So it's quite cool. I'm really proud of what I'm building, and this has taken a lot of work, a lot of hours of work. And sometimes I get a bit like paranoid, like, oh my God, I haven't been so present in LensLife. Hopefully people understand or know that I'm actually doing a lot of work for LensLife. It's just that it's like back end sort of, yeah, like behind the scene work, creating all of these things, as well as systems for like submitting photos for PhotoFest and creating all of those are systems, right? So I love that side of the job. But I just wanted to update you on where we're at, and yeah, I'm super excited to implement this. Hopefully at before our next launch, which will be August, and then hopefully everyone who is at the stage five will be able to do this once we have tested and like improved the platform at its best. The plan for 2027 is to implement the same thing for the entire success path. So it's much more structured. You can follow up your progress, and yeah, it's exciting. And thank you so much for seeing this video. If you watched the entire thing, I hope you didn't get bored. But yeah, this is where we're at, and I'm super excited. So big kisses for everyone, hugs, and I'll see you soon.